It's a new year in the Muslim community. It is Hijrah 1443 AH. Al-Hijrah is the Islamic New Year. It's the first day of the month of Muharram, which is the first month in the Islamic lunar calendar. Welcome to Inside Lagos. I'm Adedoja. Salam Adeniyi. The Lagos State Waste Management and Recycling Campaign has received a boost following the official handing over of new waste collector vehicles to the State Waste Management Authority by Governor Babajide Sanwo-OLU. This is meant to enhance the collection of refuse and waste management within the metropolis.
Nearly 13,000 metric tons of solid waste is being generated daily in this megacity. As part of efforts to rid the metropolis of waste and foster a cleaner and healthy environment, the Lagos Waste Management Authority has received 102 new waste collector trucks, which are specially designed for Lagos terrain, and 100 double DINO bins from the state government. According to the managing director of LAWMA, 4 of these trucks will be distributed to public hospitals for collection of medical waste, which will in turn reduce the spread of COVID-19.
These trucks are there to keep Lagos clean, and under the present administration, LAWMA promises to be the cleanest city, the cleanest state in Nigeria. They've given us everything. My LAWMA colleagues, please, I appeal to you. This is a new LAWMA. And what that says to us is no excuse for non-performance or underperformance. So please, we have all we have now. We have our own truck. This is not a dinosaur truck. We created it ourselves. It's not a unicorn. You developed it, you designed it. For every piece of this, every driver that is driving the truck today knows how to deal with any troubleshoot we have on the truck. So please, let's manage ourselves and let's prove to Mr. Governor and the entire Lagos State that they can trust us with their environment and they can trust us to minimize the spread of COVID-19.
Commissioning of these 102 trucks and others as a necessary intervention will therefore go a long way in addressing the challenges faced by LAWMA in the management of solid waste in the state. Most importantly, it helps to bring to an end bulk moving operations and waste management intervention program in our waste management budgetary allocation. It is also an inspiring model of how change and capacity building can be accomplished. This is the second time in the state. This is the second time that the state is witnessing such a development in the last 22 years. The first was in 2008, when a total of 100 waste compactors were acquired. This major intervention is not just a stopgap measure. It is more about investing in people and social development.
On his part, the state governor, Babajide Sanwo-OLU, asked residents to pay their waste bills promptly and inculcates the culture of keeping the environment clean at all times.
The determination has been for us to invest money into waste management. Today, like I said, we have invested over 2 billion around all our dump sites, at Olusosun, at Solus, at the one in Abule Egba, and all of them. We have also spent a lot of money at our 3 transfer loading stations because we believe that each and every one of them needs to have the required infrastructure to be able to deliver effective waste management services. And so I'm happy that we're here today to do another first, because this is the first time that we can see in our journey as a people in the last almost 22 years that on a single day, we're handing over 102 waste collector, brand new waste collection vehicles. We're handing 30 12 cubic meter compactor trucks. We're handing 60 24 cubic meter compactor trucks. We're handing 12 hook loaders. These are special trucks that they're all packed in here. But more importantly, we're also handling over 100 double DINO beams. A lot of people have talked about local content, but those DINO beams, I'm excited because all of those DINO beams were constructed and fabricated inside LAWMA yard in Ijora. All of those DINO beams that were seen. This is the first time we're enabling them, and indeed, I'm impressed with what has come out from the LAWMA yard. But not only that, we've also heard the testimonial from Dangote Sino trucks that indeed what we're handing over today are designed by LAWMA engineers, put together in Lagos, Nigeria. All fabrications were done locally, and we've been able to work with Dangote and Sino trucks to continue to employ our citizens and employ our youth. And I want to thank you very much for this partnership. Indeed, what we're about is creating jobs for our youth, is creating opportunity for our citizens. And like we said, the engineers in LAWMA, some of them have been trained in different parts of the world. They've shown to us that indeed those trainings have come to reality today. These are all domesticated trucks that LAWMA, Sino trucks, Dangote are put together. I think they deserve a big round of applause. But this is only the beginning. We're thinking beyond the basics of waste collection and disposal. We're equally focused on permanently changing the habits and the mindset of Lagosians regarding the management of waste, inculcating a culture of responsible usage and, of course, sorting and recycling of waste. I'm aware that LAWMA is leaving no stone unturned to achieve the kind and the scale of behavior change required for a 21st century economy and a 21st century megacity of Lagos. You can see that they mentioned that there's an app that has been set up, which is called the City Monitor app. You can download it on Apple Store or on the Android Google Play, and this will be used to track and monitor not only NOMA, but citizens too can indeed communicate with them and send them what they've seen on the streets and the corner shops, so that LAWMA can continue to remain accountable and responsive to all the yearnings of our citizens. Let me also make it clear that the intentions of today's program is certainly not to disenfranchise or to compete with our PSP operators. In fact, it is to complement the roles that our PSP operators are doing, and they're doing very, very well. I want to assure you that I've listened to your request today. This that we've done for LAWMA will not end with LAWMA alone. You have said to me that you are going to send your request and that your fairly used Tokumbo compactor trucks, you also want brand new trucks. The confirmation today is that we have a partnership with Dangote Sino trucks. And so this partnership will make sure that we'll extend it, sitting with you, sitting together with the PSP operators. We will extend such collaboration with our PSP operators. We know that you are trying, and indeed you can do much more if we're given the opportunity. The opportunity is here today, and this government will give you that opportunity to raise and increase the bar of what you currently are doing. To encourage our citizens out there, the PSPs have come out and they've cried out that it's only when you understand and you appreciate that we're both partners in the delivery of an efficient and an effective waste management collection system that their job will be better. Let me plead with all of you to continue to cooperate and collaborate with your individual PSP operators. Please pay your disposal wastes as at when due. It's only by doing that that they can make further investment into this sector. It's an important sector, and we're in a very, very difficult time. We can see all of the errors of climate change. We can see the issues, around greenhouse emissions. And Lagos is the city that is also below the sea level. As a government, our commitment is that we'll continue to do our very best. But as our citizens, you also have a responsibility to partner with us and ensure that it is a win-win situation.
In the meantime, the Lagos Waste Management Authority says the new waste collector trucks will be distributed across the 57 local governments in the state.
The recently sworn-in chairmen of the 57 local government areas and local council development areas of Lagos State have been tasked to embrace human capacity and people-oriented programs. This advice was given by notable party leaders in the state at an induction organized for the chairman by the Ministry of Local Government and Community Affairs.
Mr. Governor deserves a better round of applause.
Local government administration is one of the most integral parts of any democracy, and in Lagos State, it has been central to progressive governance and socio-economic development witnessed in the state in recent times. This formed the basis of induction ceremony organized by the Lagos State Ministry of Local Government and Community Affairs for the new sworn-in chairman of the 57 local government areas and local council development areas of Lagos State. At the event, Governor Babajide Sanwo-OLU and other notable leaders of All Progressive Congress in the state urged the council chairman to embrace result-oriented programs that will address poverty and accelerate good governance at the grassroots. Governor Sanwo-OLU reminded the council chairman that the manifesto of the APC, on whose platform they came to power, gave priority to programs focusing on development and people's welfare, stating it was incumbent on the council chiefs to sustain the support, trust and confidence of the people by promoting purposeful, result-oriented and inclusive governance.
This occasion, I believe, is to further and strengthen our collaboration between the states and the local government. We believe that it provides you an opportunity to understand our own administration's economic agenda, which we have christened under the team's agenda. For emphasis, I'm sure you know that the first T is traffic management and transportation. The H is health and environment. The first E is education and technology. The M there is making Lagos, every part of Lagos, a true reflective 21st century economy. The second E is providing opportunity in entertainment and tourism. And of course, the last word, which is the S, is security and good governance. All of these words have been carefully chosen. They were output of very extensive deliberation while we're coming in, and we believe that it's been the driving force of what we're doing today, almost 800 days in office. We're convinced that given the economic agenda, there's enough headroom for our chairman to also be able to pick from and be able to analyze further in your various local government and set about a clear blueprint that can help you achieve your legacy and that your name can be written in gold. It's time for us to ensure that we're not being driven by one group. We're not being driven by one person that voted or didn't vote for me. We're driven by the fact that we're the chairman of our local government and we want to be the number one in that local government by ensuring that everything that we do is to serve our people, is to enhance and improve the quality of life, and is to be able to reduce poverty in our various local governments. But the theme of this retreat is very apt, which is engendering peace, security, and development at the grassroots. Like the words, peace and security is more than ever before important in our national agenda. We've seen all of the issues that is bothering us as a nation. We've seen all of the security challenges that we have as a country. But Lagos continue to remain safe and secure. Lagos continue to be a center of excellence, a place that galvanizes every citizen of different nationality into our country. And so you have that responsibility as local government chairman to provide a platform where peace and security is paramount to you, where you ensure that you continue to work with all of the local various formations you have, from, of course, your traditional rulers, ensuring that you can work with your community leaders, you can work with the various religious bodies in your local communities, you can work with your market leaders and market women and men, you can work with the various trade unions, the transport unions, and everybody that has one solution or the other in your various local government, and you can both create, an atmosphere of peaceful living, ensuring that even with the local policing that the state government has created with the Nigerian police force, that your local governments continue to remain safe, continue to remain peaceful, and it continues to become a place where people can sleep with their eyes closed, people can go about their normal businesses, and can indeed create economic sustainability that we see as a nation.
It's important that at our local government level, we have equivalent of public works. So if a road has small potholes, I think we should fix it. I think somebody should be going around just to see the ones that we can fix. We can't fix everything, I know that. But then we can have a compendium that we send to public works or the ministry, so that people understand that, oh, there is a government here that is at least looking out. We have all seen what is happening in Germany. I think about 230 people died from flood. The same thing in Belgium. And if we notice, the Atlantic Ocean that is in UK and all those is the same Atlantic that is here. So that water is coming here. There is no question about it. So one of the biggest challenge that we will face as a state is flooding, now and in the future. It's not, there's nothing we can do about it. Therefore, I think every local government must understand their floodplains. There is a study that is saying that if we don't do anything as a state, Lagos can sink. So it's our responsibility to face flooding. So that supervisor for environment cannot just be anybody. So each local government must understand, where are my discharge points? Where are the areas where flooding is very prominent? And we must find a way to, not even that we should do it, because we might not have the capability, but at least we must be able to express to the Ministry of Environment to say these are the various challenges in our local government, especially flooding. Well, also I'd like to talk about the 377 world projects that the state government is embarking on. I'm sure all of us know about it. We are almost completing. We have not complete. But because some of the councillors might not be back, so there will be new councillors. So it's important for them, the new councillors, through our chairman, to understand which project is for each councillor or project in each of the 377 wards. So that because we use them to monitor, to call and say, how is it going, and so on and so forth. So it's important that our chairman, please let's work with the councillor so that we can finish all these 377 projects. Like I said, 260 something are completed, but we still have a lot. And then we'll be funding the balance to make sure that we finish the whole thing.
I want to give you my own title, my own description. I welcome you as community fathers. You are the fathers of your various communities. In the colonial era, I have the privilege of serving as a councillor in Lagos and coping what was obtaining in Britain at that point in time, and I believe up till today, councillors were described as 60 fathers. So, in my own words, you are now community fathers. As fathers, you have to take care of the people. You are also given another appellation. That appellation is that you are elected representative of the people. Elected representative of the people. So you are not elected representative of your families. You are not elected representative of your clubs, but the entire people. That is the entire community. And so you must ensure that you serve them to the best of your ability.
Chairman of Bariga LCDA, who doubles as the chairman of Conference 57, Honorable Kolade Alabi, described the event as symbolic, as it was the first time council chairmen will be having such interaction. He pledged, on behalf of the chairman, their commitment to the party's development and programs and collaboration with the state government.
This is the first time that we will be having 3-in-1 event: induction, retreat, and a parley. And of course, we also have all agencies of government here and all critical stakeholders. So it's just all about collaboration and a synergy between local government and all agencies of government. And of course, there's going to be a lot of takeaway from this event, and we are going to use it judiciously to administer our local council effectively well.
And that's the package on this edition of Inside Lagos. Many thanks for being a part of it. And to our Muslim brothers and sisters out there, we wish you a happy and prosperous New Year. Hijrah 1443 AH. Amadi Doja. Salam Adini. See you next time.